Welcome back to Halfway Certain. I'm John.
And I'm Kenny.
And I'm John. Yeah, how was your week? What's new?
Oh my God. Yeah, this week has been a lot. It's just been I've been gearing up for the holiday break, and it's like Monday was supposed to be the last busy day, and then it was Tuesday and Wednesday were the last busy days, and then it was like Friday was the last busy day, and then Saturday, which is today. It just shoots come up all week. So trying
I feel like
to...
I don't talk with you about what your shoots are specifically.
Dude, they're random. Like we could be working with the city one week. We could be working with like a college the next week. We could be doing some random music video stuff. We could be doing like podcasts for clients.
You said you've done a movie before?
Not a movie.
Like an indie movie? Like an indie film or something?
A bunch of small, low-budget films, like narrative stuff. We've done a TV show for Discovery Channel one year.
What? That's sick.
Yeah, that was cool.
Did that come out yet?
Yeah, that was out in 2020. That was like when I graduated college, I did an internship where we traveled up and down the East Coast and it was like a travel show. Oh. Like a food, what to eat, where to stay, what to do in these small towns across America.
Yeah.
And that's on Amazon right now. It's called Road Trip Masters.
Oh, that's sick.
So yeah, it was a 10-episode show. We filmed and edited all 10 episodes with me and my friends from college.
I gotta check that out. I'm a fake friend. I didn't even know about that.
Dude, I forget to tell people about it. I mean, it's a fun show. It's like you learn about the history. We were in the Underground Railroad. We got to see dude, I mean, the history in this country is crazy that we're just filming and being a part of these different stories and meeting people, the descendants of these people. And so if you like history, if you like traveling, if you like to see what's happening in small towns, definitely that show is a good one to check out. And that's where we won a bunch of our awards for that show.
Oh, yeah.
For best travel show, best cinematography, best editing, best sound design.
What? You just won all of them. A Grammy.
So definitely a good show. But yeah, I mean, our clients range from educational to museums we work with. Ooh, to
I like
doing
museums.
Yeah, no, I think that Candlelight one, the Independent Seaport Museum.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's one of our clients that we work with.
Oh, that's sick.
So we do a lot of photo shoots, happy hour event coverage. We're in Delaware a lot, New York from time to time. So, yeah. So
if you need someone to record something for you, I want to talk about your hot take of the week. You texted it to me.
Yes.
And, I'm ready. I wanted to talk about it before, but we had to save it for the episode.
Yes,
so.
I like it. So on the way here, I was thinking to myself, I think we're all a little bit on the spectrum in some way, shape, or form.
Which one? Autism?
Oh, yes, the autism spectrum. Yes, I think we're all on the autism spectrum in some way, shape, or form. Okay. I feel like that's been a buzzword. I have the tism, or I have the tizzy. I hear a lot of people say. So I feel like it's kind of more socially acceptable to kind of put yourself in that club. Mm-hmm. And I feel like the more research I've done, I feel like maybe I'm on the spectrum, and then I'm wait, I think my sister's on the spectrum. And then I'm I think everybody's on the spectrum now. So I'm that's my hot take.
Well, it's because you could watch a TikTok and they're like, if you eat food, you have autism.
I haven't seen that one yet.
I mean, there's literally I've been on sides of TikTok, I guess just accidentally, where I mean, you can be convinced that you have every single thing.
Mm-hmm. Well, do you think you have autism?
I don't think that I do, but I think that you're right, maybe. I mean, a spectrum does kind of mean that everyone, even the rainbow spectrum, all colors are technically on it. Even if it's on the all far side of it. That's the idea of a spectrum. You got to be on it or something.
Yeah, I mean,
right?
there's extreme cases of everything, and there's it doesn't affect maybe you in ways that it may affect other people, but when you think about things that you do that you don't tell anybody that you do because you don't think you have to tell anybody, but when you say it out loud, it's wait, maybe I'm on the spectrum, for example, right, with numbers growing up, if I see license plates or just look around and see numbers, I'm always adding up the numbers in my head. So it's like if I see a license plate that's like 7293, I'm like, all right, 2 plus 7 is 9. There's 2 nines now, and then 9 to the what is it? The square root of 9 is 3. So if I, you know what I mean? Then I'm like thinking in my head, all this happens within like a few seconds, and I'm just driving and I look around. I'm like playing these mini games in my head that I'm like, when I say out loud, it sounds like, you know,
It does sound like autism.
yeah, you know, but it's like, that's just stuff that I do that I'm thinking, oh, everybody must have some sort of like game that they're playing in their head. And some people probably don't. Like, that could just be me. You know?
I mean, I definitely do have some quirks, but I've never been diagnosed with anything. Well, that's not true. I've never been diagnosed with autism. But for example, like, there's like almost like tics. Mm-hmm. Like even in school, I always had to like fold my ears, and if I do it, I do it once, and I have to do it twice, and I have to do it once again, or I have this thing where I have to go like this.
Dude, autism. What are you talking about?
Welcome to our autism podcast.
We're halfway certain he has autism.
Oh my god.
Dude, you're describing exactly what I'm talking about. Like, they're just like things that like we all do that like to us may just be normal, or to us may just be a response to like something, but like,
yeah, maybe we're just masking autism.
That's what I'm saying. Like it's like somebody else has autism in a way that's like visibly apparent, and like, oh, they have autism. But then it's like if you start thinking about your life, and it's like, wait,
you're like, wait, me too.
That's what I'm saying. Like, we're all on the spectrum. I feel like, low key, you know.
Yeah, we could be. So the moral of the story is diagnose yourself with autism.
Yes, you know, like look into it, because I took a test because I was like down a spiral one
on the car ride here.
No, like months ago, because I had a lot of friends. I mean, I went to art school, so a lot of my friends are eccentric in their own way anyway, as artists. Yeah. So I didn't think anything of it, but then a lot of my friends were getting diagnosed, and I'm like, wait, you're on the spectrum? You're on the spectrum? And I'm like, I have all these friends that I like who have been diagnosed, and they were like just as normal as me. So I'm like, wait, if I can't tell if people have autism, you know, so now I went down this rabbit hole, and I was like looking up articles and like, what are some signs that you may or may not have it? So then I took a test. It was like, hey, like, you know, take this test, and like, you know, the way you answer these questions, you may end up like being more likely to have it. So I took it, and I mean, I was likely to have it, you know. It was like, definitely don't use this as like your diagnosis, but like these are the questions that they would ask.
What doctor do you go to get diagnosed with autism?
I think it's expensive. Like, I think it's not just your normal like doctor. I think you have to like.
It was like a type of therapist.
Yeah, or a psychiatrist or something like that.
Psychiatrist. That makes sense.
But yeah, I was reading some of the signs. I was like, actually, I think I may have this. So we gotta take the test next week. Let's take the test and see.
Let's take it together.
But I know a lot of other people I have a lot of friends who believe that everybody's gay. You know, okay. Have you heard that?
Okay, before? So actually something I wanted, before we move on, something that I wanted to even bring up was when you said that we're all on the spectrum. One time when I worked at a bar, this person was like hitting on me while I was working, and I don't even remember if it was a guy or girl, but they were like in the middle of hitting on me, they were like, "Are you on the spectrum?" And I was like, "What?" I was just so confused. Like, what type of flirting is that? Yeah. And then they were like, "No, I mean like gay." And I was like, "Who says that?" Yeah. Like, say the gay spectrum. If you say the spectrum, everyone thinks autism.
I mean, maybe they were casting you for the Love on the Spectrum Netflix show.
Would you like to be on the show?
I mean, did anything happen with that?
No, I was just really confused, and I was like, "No, what about me gave you an autism vibe?" And they were like, "What do you mean autism?"
Wow. Okay. I mean, so what do you think about everybody's gay?
I think a part of that might be true, but then also I don't look at gay people and think a part of them is straight.
Oh, okay.
So I think there's definitely 100% straight people, And I think there's 100% gay people, but I think there's a lot of people that are somewhere in between and they don't want to talk about it.
Okay. They're halfway certain. But like a lot of my friends would say that, and at first I was like, no, like there's straight people and there's gay people, and like there's people in the middle, there's bi people, there's demisexual, there's like all these different orientations. But then the more I started to think about it, it's like love, right? When you think about love, like like the attributes of love are not particular or segmented to only who you're attracted to sexually. Right. So it's like if love itself is caring, is self-sacrificing, is like all these different qualities, like just because you're not attracted to somebody, like, well, I'm not educated enough to really go down this topic, but what I'm trying to say is that I think the more I think about it, the more I'm like, I can see what they're talking about. I haven't made up my mind on whether or not I believe that everybody is gay on some sense. But I think the social constructs that we all live under make it very easy for people to have to put themselves in a box. Oh, I'm straight. Oh, I'm a man. I'm this. I'm that. So when we have to put ourselves in boxes, most people are going to pick the box that's already given to them. But like in a world where we don't have to pick boxes, like what will we naturally do? I feel like there will be a lot more people who are like openly gay.
Right.
If we didn't have to put ourselves in a box, but we do. So like, and then if you put yourself in certain boxes, you're stereotyped, you're getting hate crimes, you're like doing all these, these things. So
I think that a lot of people that are homophobic are bisexual.
Okay.
Because there's so many people that are like, just be straight. And I'm like, why do you think it's a choice? Unless you're the one choosing to be straight, because you're also attracted to like,
see, exactly.
Yeah,
it's like when you flip the script, it starts to make sense. But yeah, I mean, if anybody watching has a better way to explain what we're talking about, please let us know, because I feel like...
I think what Kenny's trying to say is that straight people don't exist.
Let us know.
If you're straight, comment. Leave a comment. Okay, I want to go to my hot take. I meant to talk about it last week, but I forgot. I think that when it comes to like music and art and like movies, anything like that, predictability is always used as like a bad thing. Like, oh, that was predictable. But I think that predictability is good. Okay. And needed. Especially depending on the specifics, like say a genre. Like if you take a romance movie, you know what's going to happen the whole entire time. Like in the first 5 minutes, these two people meet, and then from that point, oh, they're going to like kind of fall for each other, and then something's going to get in the way, and then it's going to like separate them, and then they're going to fight back, and then eventually fall in love and be together at the end. It's like all of the movies, you know that's what's going to happen in a romance movie, but it's still good and entertaining. And if someone was a movie director that was like, no, I'm going to make a romance movie, but you're not going to know, and I'm going to like fuck up the whole story, now you just made the movie worse by trying to make your goal it being not predictable rather than good.
I like that take. Yeah, I feel like predictability, we need some level of... Wait. I missed it.
No, it's okay.
I feel like some level of predictability... we need that as human beings. Like we need to like anchor ourselves in a reality that we can feel familiar with. And with movies and media and entertainment, it's like pop music, right? It's like people hate on pop, because it's generic, but it's like, it's catchy.
The whole reason that a pop chorus works and is like the most famous genre in the world is because it's so predictable that when there's a nice melody, your brain now wants that melody more, like 3 times in the song. Usually the chorus is now 3 or 4 times in all these pop songs. Yeah. Because your brain wants it to be predictable in that way.
Like it's satisfying to know the ending and the outcome. And as humans, we're uncomfortable not knowing the outcome. So like it's comforting to know. But it is.
I think there's nuance. Like, say in an action movie, you don't want to like know, oh, this is everything that's going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
But also, if you're watching a movie and you guess what's going to happen at the end, you probably made that guess because you're thinking, oh, if this movie goes this way and all of these cool things happen, then this is what the ending would be. You're not guessing like a stupid, annoying, boring ending usually.
Mm-hmm.
You're guessing like, oh, this is the cool thing that'll happen. And then when it happens, you're like, it was predictable. You know?
Yeah, I mean, I think there's a lot of, as somebody who went to film school, I'm very critical of movies and things like that. And there's a lot of films that are too predictable where it's like, you can be predictable to a point, but like, we're in 2025. I mean, about to be 2026. We're in 2026, basically. True. So,
we're in 2027.
So it's like, we've already seen the movies and the outcomes after, for so long, for so many decades, we've seen these stories play out. And it's like, don't be predictable in the ways that we already know. You know what I mean?
It's true, like, but it's also like the certain formats are so overdone because it's what works. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I think in 100 years from now, the movie is still going to be like, even how people say the movie of like the story of Star Wars is like the same story of the Bible. It's like,
dude,
it's like this just because that story is what's good.
Dude,
like in 100
literally,
years, it's gonna be the next like Star Wars. It's just be something called something else.
Yeah,
it's gonna be the same thing.
Dude, literally, that's like what I'm realizing is Lion King is about Jesus and God. Naruto, a lot of animes are about kind of their spiritual like lifestyle or experience. What's the other one? Like Goku, Dragon Ball Z. Goku's, you know what I mean? Jesus, God, like so many different things. It's just the same story of redemption, of a hero's journey of somebody who had it all or somebody who had nothing and had to like climb their way up through adversity, and then they die and sacrifice themselves for somebody else. Essentially is how a lot of these things go.
It's all the same.
So I guess, yeah.
And the predictability is important.
But there is a lot, something that like, something that we kind of talked about a lot in film school, which I never realized, but there's like what is widely accepted is that all stories are either about love or death. Ooh. When you think about it that way, there's either a loss or death of something, or it's about love, of the losing of love or the gaining of love. So when you look at it, most 95 to 99% of all films have to do with like one of those two things.
That's really interesting. That reminds me of like, I forget what it's from, but someone said the worst thing that you could do is like robbing someone, but then it's because you rob them of like peace, or you rob them of this or that.
Okay.
I don't remember what it's like. I don't know why my brain just connected those two things. Not super related.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, halfway certain. Again, we need like a buzzer anytime we're at.
I thought of that. Certain. Yeah, I thought of that. Like, you know how there's like the easy, like that was easy button. There should be like a. What button should we get? We could probably make one.
Yeah, that's half a button.
Half a button. You have to ring one half after the other.
Yeah, that'll be fun. That'll be fun.
We'll cook on that, and then one of these weeks we'll have a button.
Yeah,
and we will overuse it.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's do some how true is this? So I have some random statements, and we're gonna have to decide how true we think it is, like what percentage from 0 to 100. So what do you think about this? We are more influenced by childhood than we admit.
Well, that's 100% true. 100,000% true. What do you think?
Okay, so out of 100, you say 1,000?
Yes, very true.
Yeah, I'll say like somewhere in the 90s.
Okay.
Yeah. Actually, I'll just say 100.
Okay.
Because it's just definitely true.
Mm-hmm. I feel like you have a story or two to kind of like...
Yeah, I mean, there's so many things that happen when you're a kid that if you... Like, so, for example, if you grew up thinking that Santa was real and then no one ever told you that it wasn't real, you would just think forever that it's real Probably. And there's so many things like that I'm like, who know? Like, what Santa do I still think is real? Do you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Not to be fake deep. But it made me think of, there was this picture I saw so long ago of like a baby elephant that was like, that had like a little leash on him to like a post. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And like when he was a baby, he tried to like pull from the chain and learned that he couldn't. And then when he grew up and became like 2,000 pounds and could easily break the chain and walk the leash, he just never did. And I'm like, what am I doing that with?
That's profound. I mean, it's like everything that it's like we learned again. That's like the box. Like that elephant is in the box of like, I have no power. Like everything else around me is in control of me except me. And then it's like if you ingrain that into its psyche, that's all it knows. Like it doesn't know. It doesn't know what freedom. It never knew what freedom was.
Yeah. Like in my terrarium over there, I made. I'm not going to bring it over here because it's like literally dying. It looks gross. But I made a terrarium, which is like trying to create your own little forest in a jar. And I made it self-sustaining. And I accidentally there was like gnat eggs or something in it. So now there's like gnats that just randomly like appeared. And one day I opened the jar and the gnats don't know how to even fly up because they were born in the jar. And even though they have wings, they don't know that they can fly.
What?
So like, what are we doing that with? We have wings, but we think we can't escape the jar.
That's deep.
It could be. I didn't say it in a deep way.
I mean, that's crazy. Yeah, it's like.
But what's holding us back? I think that there's just a lot of things in our childhood that definitely affects us.
I mean, all of it. It's like, what do they say? Like the age of 2. I hear from different places. It's like a very pivotal age because that's when your brain is developed enough to like subconsciously remember.
And that's crazy because we don't even remember any of those memories and they might affect us so much.
I mean, that's
crazy.
Yeah. I mean, it's like, like maybe you were dropped into a hot, like.
I'm thinking that you were saying maybe you're a baby and you were dropped.
Yeah, like if you're a baby and you like something happened to you, like you were dropped, or you got electrocuted or something, shocked, and then like you grow up and like you're just anxious around.
Oh, you just have like a huge fear of electricity.
Yeah, or like you know what I mean. Like that's probably a bad example, but like
no, maybe it's a good one.
Like things that happen to you as a kid that are traumatic. You may have a reaction to it as an adult and you don't know why or where that came from.
That's crazy. Yeah, I never even thought about that because obviously I think stuff that happens to you in your childhood affects you forever, but I didn't think about the things that happened to you when you were so young that you forgot.
Because that stuff lives in you. Like because you're trying to survive. You're a baby trying to like, everything is dangerous to you. You know what I mean? Like as like... But you don't know it's dangerous. So like you're like touching stoves and your mom's like, stop. But to you, you're just exploring, but then you're learning that everything is dangerous. You know what I mean? So it's like when something bad happens to you, it's like, oh, I'm like in this fear-based space. I'm hurt. I'm unsafe. I don't know what's right or wrong. So your parents is your like God. They tell you, they feed you, they clothe you, they change your diapers. They were like
the idea of your parents being God to you when you're a kid is so real, and it's something I was thinking about like recently of just like, wow, the way I view my parents now versus when I was a kid is so crazy.
And it's like a lot of them are horrible gods. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like they're traumatized. They're the ones traumatizing us, not the outside world most of the time. So it's like, yeah, when you're a child and all you know is like what a bad parent is or like what it means to like have these negative thoughts ingrained in you, and then you grow up and you wonder why you're shy or you're anxious or like you're the quiet kid in school. Because you've been the quiet kid in your whole home because you have no space to speak up. You have no like authority or like freedom to express yourself in the home. So why would you be able to express yourself in school? I feel like childhood is like where everything starts. And our whole lives is like reworking all the things that happened to us as a child. And we like, that's really all our life is.
Undoing it all.
Undoing it all.
Your whole adulthood is trying to undo all the traumas of your childhood.
And then while you're getting more trauma as you're growing. So it's like as you're reworking, you're getting more trauma. So it's just like it's a never ending loop.
That's crazy. And now I'm stressed out.
Yes. Fully.
And that was the first question. Now let's do some more. No, but even so when I growing up when I was probably I don't know 5 years old, there was this corner store. You know how there's I don't even know the names of them. There's quick stops or if you're around this area Wawa's or Quick Checks, anything like that. Mm-hmm. Like a quick corner store, convenience store.
Yeah.
Growing up, there was one that was right around the block that we would just be able to walk to or even just skateboard to. And the little red Swedish fish, do you know what those are? Those candies? We used to go there every day just to get those Swedish fish. And so my dad called that the fishy store. And so we would always be like, oh, let's go to the fishy store to get those Swedish fish. And it wasn't until I was literally 20 that I realized it wasn't called the fishy store.
20?
Yeah.
Okay. So you would you would literally, you and your friends.
Yeah, I would just be let's just go to the fishy store.
Wow.
And it was just a random convenience store. And it was literally called Quick Stop, I think. And I just the giant sign says Quick Stop. And I was like, no, that's the fishy store.
Wow. Okay.
So that's why I'm really what else do I think is definitely true that isn't?
I mean, if that stuck to you or 20, I mean, it's probably a lot, John.
Maybe there's not a lot for you, but there's so many for me. Anyways, most opinions are inherited. Most opinions are inherited, not formed. How true do you think that is?
I would say 98% true.
That they're inherited.
That they are inherited, okay. Yes.
My percentage would be 75. Mm-hmm. I think before the internet, way more. Maybe 100. Mm-hmm. But now that the internet exists, I think a lot of people are getting their different ideas and different opinions from the internet, which could be a good thing, especially if you live in a town or in a small area where there's no new ideas. But also, I think it's a bad thing because then literally your phone's algorithm is in control of all of your opinions. And that's crazy. Mm-hmm. Or whoever is in charge of these algorithms.
So you're saying now you believe 75% of opinions are inherited.
Yeah, I still think most of your opinions are inherited, but not as much as before. I think the internet makes people open to a lot of new ideas, but even those ideas I think are not. I think that we think we're so in control of our opinions, and I think that we're not.
Yeah, we're being programmed what to think.
Yeah.
And I feel the reason I say I'm almost close to saying it's 100% true that these opinions are inherited because going back to our previous conversation about childhood, I feel your worldview and your world perspective is developed as a kid. So the environments that you're in,
true. If
your parents are living paycheck to paycheck, here's a great example. When I was growing up, my parents and other people, grandparents, aunts and uncles would be like, oh, relax now, go have fun now, be a kid. Because once you grow up, life is going to be hard. You have to pay bills. So have fun, be a kid now. Did
that make you scared to be an adult?
Yeah, I was anxious to grow up because I'm like, yo, life is going to be hard. I'm going to be broke. I'm going to have all these bills. And then I grew up and I'm like, it wasn't as hard as I thought it was going to be because my worldview was being adults are hard. But it's the adults that I knew life was hard.
They left you over-prepared.
Yes. So I'm like, life is actually kind of easy. You get a job. If you have a way of making income, you save some of it, you spend some of it, don't spend all of it, and make sure you have the bare necessity, the money is set aside for your big essential bills, and make sure you have a little bit left over that you can save for a rainy day. These are all simple things that I'm like, it just came simple to me. But it's there's a lot of people who, for whatever reason, don't have those mechanisms in place. But I feel like those opinions are formed in your environment that you're growing up in. So like only until you become an adult do I believe that you can then form your own opinions once you've realized that the opinions that you're like living in are passed down from your parents, passed down from like anything in that environment. So I think, and even the stuff nowadays that's on our algorithm, our TikTok page, those are all opinions that like we're being like coerced into believing, like an echo chamber of beliefs that we already have, but the beliefs that we already have were formed when we were kids. So it's like all this comes back to like being a kid and like what your world view was at that point, I feel like.
Yeah, I think that your opinion can also definitely change as you grow up. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I guess all of, like, if we're talking age like 10, all of your opinions are probably just your parents.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then if you ask why, they're like, because I said so. Yeah. Or like...
And it's because that was their parents' opinions.
So it's like kids, we're like, you know, naturally curious and we ask lots of questions, but then sometimes our parents get annoyed that we're asking so many questions and they just want us to shut up or be quiet, or which makes sense. Like if you've been around a kid that doesn't stop talking, it's like you just want them to shut up, you know? So it's like, you know, but you have lots of questions as a kid and then they're constantly being shut down or they're constantly not being answered or they don't have the knowledge to answer the question. So they just give you something that's like what their parents told them. So, and yeah, and then we just get conditioned that, all right, like, I guess that's just how life is. And then we're adults and we're just, all right, I guess this is just called the fishy store.
I like how you tied that all together.
You know, I'm trying.
The next one is people change faster than their reputations do.
This is the one I need you to explain a little bit.
Okay, so think about, well, just anyone's reputation, like the way that you view someone. I guess I don't know how to explain this. Okay, so I'm thinking of it the way that people are viewing me, like the reputation that you have yourself. Do you think that you change quicker than other people's version of you do?
Okay.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Like somebody could know that I'm like a workaholic, but they don't know that I'm working to change that. So like, let's say like December is the month where I'm like, all right, I'm going to detox. I'm not going to do work. I'm not going to think about work. I'm just going to relax and have fun. But somebody else who knew me last month still thinks I'm a workaholic. Is that what you're kind of saying?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Well, I definitely agree with that then.
I agree too. I think that, especially because of the internet, but not even just because of the internet, almost more so because of just how our brains work. I think that we're like kind of, people are like brands. And so the same way that you view like an influencer that you see on your page, if your first impression of them is that they're this crazy person that's like a partier that does all this crazy stuff, it's going to be hard for you to like comprehend that there's more to them than that. Do you know what I mean? I feel like it's really rare to even find like, say like podcasts. If there's like a funny podcast, usually it's hard to also take those people seriously if they want to be like, but wait, let me talk about like something seriously for a second. There's like, it's rare to find people doing more than one thing, just because I think our brains are so black and white and we like to be like, this is these people. This is these people. And it's hard to like be like, but they're also these people.
Yeah. You know? Well, I mean, like similar to like Theo Von, right? Like,
oh yeah,
he's a big influencer.
He's one of the people that is funny, but then also does get serious, and I think people like that.
Yeah, but it's like it took people a while to take him seriously, I feel like. Or it's like athletes. They're like, athletes are like giving you political advice. It's like, oh yeah, you're the athlete. You know what I mean? Like, are we really trusting like LeBron James for like political advice about certain things?
True.
Not really. So it's like it's kind of like a disconnect between like what somebody does versus what they're trying to tell you. It's like, so like Theo Von, I feel like is, you know, got famous because he was hilarious. You know what I mean? Those clips. But then it's like he starts to like have legit serious podcasts now and having guests on. And it's like he's Oprah or something. You know what I mean? Like Dr. Phil. It's just like, wow, like he really switched up.
Yeah.
Like,
I think it's hard because of how we view people but I think it's also hard because I think we change so much quicker than we think.
Mm-hmm.
I remember listening to a podcast like years ago that explained that every 10 years, if you took like a hundred like questionnaire that was like asking you about your morals and your view of like the whole world and everything, that after 10 years, like all of your answers are completely different. Like you're literally a completely different person. You just have like the same body. Which also changes every like
7 7 or
I don't even know.
Well, it's crazy, because I also heard that like every 10 years your friend group changes. It's very rare that you have the same friend group for more than 10 years. So that is making a lot of sense. Like it's making a lot of sense how like we're changing, so that makes sense. Our friend group is changing. Our bodies are physically changing. Like
that's like a scary idea.
Dude, I mean, we got 9 years left.
We got 9 years left to be me. Imagine if you had to like change your name too.
Oh,
just snap. Because like I guess if you changed like to such an extreme, you have to just be like known as a different person too. Like you had to do a rebrand.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Dude, that'd be crazy.
I guess I kind of did that with Taunted.
True. Okay. Yeah. I mean, yeah, you're the person to speak to it.
I guess that's kind of true. I like completely changed every single thing about my life and then went by a different name in a year.
But did you have like imposter syndrome or anything like that? Like when you went through that transition?
In which way?
Or like, oh, like if people find out that I'm Taunted, that I grew up with, they're gonna be like, oh, like, what is he doing? Oh, like he's trying to be an influencer, or he's like changed up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, well, because so growing up as a Jehovah's Witness, I wasn't allowed to have friends. So this is a crazy sentence, but like in school, I knew I wasn't allowed to be friends with anyone, so I didn't talk to anyone. So like people joke that I was gonna be like the school shooter because that was my vibe.
Yeah.
Like that literally was my vibe. I went to school and I was just like, I didn't talk to anyone. So
wow.
If anyone from like my high school or even like especially middle school, it was probably even worse. I think I'd talked even less. Saw me now, they would be like, oh, he like speaks English.
Interesting.
Yeah. So I think I don't know. I think everyone that knew me, because even the people that are in the religion that I left, they're probably like, what is he doing?
Wait, so I mean, you didn't do any sports, no extracurricular activities?
No.
Like,
I wasn't allowed to. As a Jehovah's Witness, you're not allowed to, like, I loved basketball. I couldn't join, like, the music people. I couldn't do any extracurricular activities. You can't stay, like, after school to do anything because the problem was, like, you might become friends with people.
Wait, so then how'd you know you like basketball?
I didn't until after I left the religion. I started when I was...
It's like, how do you know if you like anything? You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, music was just happened because I could do it alone in my basement.
I mean, but like, getting a guitar wasn't like a problem?
No, that was fine. I mean, I played like Guitar Hero when I was like probably 10 or something, and I was obsessed with that. And then I think my mom got me a guitar. Like, they're supportive in that way, but also, yeah, you can't have friends. I wasn't able to, like, you can't become like a music artist.
That's crazy. I don't know much about it, but every time I hear a story, I'm just like, it just gets more and more complex. It's like they support you in your hobbies, but and nothing that can connect you to the outside world. They're like, no. Yeah. So I'm like, how are you allowed to play video games?
You're not supposed to go to college.
So then what are people supposed to do? Just like go to high school?
Even having a career was looked down on.
But how are people getting homes? Like what? How do you?
Yeah, I know, that's the crazy thing. I don't know.
Like, how are you affording things if you can't get an education and you can't have friends or connections and like?
Yeah, they I guess they want you to just have like a part-time job and then preach when you're not doing that. That's kind of the vibe.
But it's like, how do you preach if you haven't lived life? Like, how can you relate to any, like, you have no lived experience
Oh,
to
you
preach
can't
to.
relate to anyone. You think that you can, like, that was... Like, if I was hearing me talk now, 10 years ago when I was in it, I'd be like, what are you saying? Like, I'm just like everyone else. I'm not in a cult.
That's so interesting.
Yeah. Even, like, so I worked at, like, Starbucks. I worked at, like, places. And there was people that I was friendly with, like, when I worked there. But then if people wanted to, like, get to know me or, like, be like, oh, let's hang out outside of work, I would be like, no.
Because you didn't want the friends, or because
You're
knew
not
that...
allowed to have them, so I didn't want them. It wasn't just like I was, like, stuck in this religion that I didn't believe in. Like, I fully believed in it, and I wanted to do everything.
Oh, okay.
Like, I didn't want to celebrate my birthday because I thought it was bad.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. And that's the confusing thing, because it's like, it was consensual. Like, I wanted to do it, but also when you think about, I was raised into it, so that's not consensual.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm like.
So it's confusing to talk about. And then also, like, the people that were in it, I loved.
Mm-hmm.
It would be great if I could even be friends with some of them, but like, it's not an option.
Because they won't be friends with you now.
Yeah, they can get kicked out for being friends with me, so... Like, they do a whole thing. They don't call it shunning because that's a bad word. They create a new word called disfellowshipping, but it sounds even more culty when you explain it like that. But yeah, you get kicked out and then they can't talk to you. Like, they'll literally announce your name on a Sunday in front of everyone and say, like, they're done. They're cooked. You can't talk to them or else you become cooked too.
Oh my God. But let's say you leave and then you're like, oh, I hate not being a Jehovah's Witness. I want to come back. Would they like let you come back?
Yeah. It takes like about a year usually, but you can come back. It's like a whole process. You have to like sit in the back and then they can't talk to you until they say your name again and then announce that you're back. It's like usually takes like a year.
Of just showing up, doing the work, like proving that you're serious.
Yeah.
And then your name gets called one day and then oh John, hey, you're back. Mm-hmm. When they seen you every week, every day.
Yeah, and then they decide like, oh, you're here now. And then you're there the whole time. Yeah, it's super fucked up.
Wait,
I mean, there's plenty of people that go back just because they miss everyone that they know and love. Like, people just fake it to go back. I've heard multiple people that do that. That's because
wow. I mean, it makes sense.
That's like the thing that makes it culty is like they make so you can't have friends, so that you can't have any sort of support system at all. So that when they kick you out, you don't know anybody, and you're like, who do I talk to? There's no one that I know.
Wait, so you're so then when you left, I mean, obviously you didn't know anybody outside. Yeah. So like, what'd you do?
I got a job and then I started meeting people that way. And then I told them my situation. And they were like, oh my God, you just left the cult.
Wait, but where were you living at? If you were,
I was still with my family. They just weren't talking to me.
Got it. Okay. So then you saved up.
It was honestly nice that they didn't kick me out because they could have.
Yeah.
Like that happens to a lot of people that get kicked out of the religions. They get kicked out of the house too. It was nice that I didn't.
Yeah. I mean, your parents are great.
Yeah. They're so great. Their love is not conditional at all.
Wow. But so then how'd you know you were gay? Like how, they probably didn't even talk about that growing up, right?
Yeah, well, that was honestly confusing. I didn't really know that I was gay. I just knew that I wasn't attracted to women, that I was attracted to men.
I got it. Yeah,
but I didn't think that meant I was gay.
What'd you think being gay meant?
Well, they kind of teach you that it's like, there's literally like a publication where they explain that it's like having an anger disorder.
Interesting.
Where they say like, it's a thing that you have, but as long as you don't act on it, you're not a horrible person.
Okay.
That's kind of what they thought about it.
Okay. I mean, but like, can people date? And like
if you're gay?
No, like if you're a Jehovah's Witness, right? And you're growing up with other people, you're allowed to date
other
girls.
Jehovah's Witnesses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like,
But that's even specific too. Like you're not really supposed to until you're kind of an adult, and then the dating is only just for marrying. So you usually people date for like a year and then they get married.
Got it.
Usually it's like the first person that you dated is the person you marry to.
Wow.
It's usually young.
Yeah, I'm glad that didn't happen to me because I'd be screwed. Like,
oh, if the first person you dated you had to marry.
Yeah, I mean,
well, you don't have to, but
that's I mean, that's like, works. I mean, what else? Like, that's all you know. It's like there's 5 girls you grew up with that are like, you know, they're single. They know you're single. Like, you got 5 options.
True.
And it's like, by the time you're dating that person, your friend's probably dating the other person. So it's like,
yeah.
I mean, like,
you have way less options. Yeah.
Wow. I'm learning a lot.
Yeah, there was only like, I think 3 other people in the religion that were in my school. So you just like don't have options of friends. There was only one person that was in my grade.
That you can talk to him because y'all were in the same group. So like y'all...
Mm-hmm. Well, we were like never in the same classes. So it was just, I think we just like ate lunch together. And my childhood is so repressed. I don't even remember. I don't remember being 19 years old.
Yo. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Dude, I feel like you're helping people like, because I don't know about that. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's like hearing that is just like, you came through a lot, which makes sense. I mean, I don't want to say too much, but it's like, I mean, dating after that, it's like, you're set up to fail because it's like, you've never had that experience. Like you're easily manipulated. You're easily like drawn into like people who've been allowed to date or like experience life. And so it's easy to just latch on to the first person you date, even though like they may not be healthy in any way, but you don't know that. You know what I mean? And then it's
that's
like,
what I did. Well, I kind of chose to go like with the complete opposite of who I was. I was like, oh, I was raised as like this perfect Jehovah's Witness boy. I'm gonna date someone that was in prison.
I was in prison my whole life. I was date somebody. Yeah, I mean, they seem similar in that.
Yeah, I was like, we're kind of meeting right in the middle, and that's kind of perfect. Let's do that. Mm-hmm. It was not.
Yeah. I mean, hey.
Yeah, it went how you could expect it to. I want to do one more hot take because I missed it. I wanted to say it a previous week. Mm-hmm. Or it doesn't even have to be a hot take, actually. But it's just something I want to talk about. Mm-hmm. I think that we confuse our recent dreams with distant memories.
Okay.
And I think it happens. My theory, that is probably wrong, is that I think our brains like prioritize certain information. Mm-hmm. And I think that maybe a really distant memory that isn't that important and a really recent dream that also isn't that important might just like get mixed up and confused.
Kind of like a deja vu.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I remember in high school, I had a dream that my best friend's parents got divorced like 5 years earlier. And then like the next day when I saw my friend, I was like, wait, did his parents get divorced or did they not get divorced? Like I was actually confused because I thought that recent dream was like a distant memory.
Got it. Because it's just the most recent thing in your mind about that person or about that thing. I mean, do you feel like that has does that happen often for you? Or
it does happen often for me, yeah. I wake up a lot of times and think, it's almost like I'll believe the thing that I dreamed until I realize, oh, that's not true. And then I'll be like, why did I think that? And be like, oh, it's because I had a dream about that.
Yeah. I mean, it's like sometimes I wake up and it's like, I think like I'm dreaming that I'm late for a shoot. Mm-hmm. And then I wake up and I'm like, am I late? Like, did I sleep past? It's like I had a dream I sleep past my alarm. Mm-hmm. And then, but I don't know if that's like a distant memory.
Yeah.
Because that's like just it was fabricated. Mm-hmm. But, So you're kind of like a psychic. You forget that you know the answer, so then your dreams remind you of the answer.
I don't know. It's really confusing. I think I have so many dreams, and then I don't remember them until something makes me remember them. And then that can also be perceived as I'm like having prophetic dreams. Because I remember it happened I think last month where I thought of like a really, really young childhood friend from like second grade and going over his parents' house, and I remembered what his mom looked like. And I had like a dream about her in the dream. And then right when I woke up and opened my Instagram, it was her face.
Okay,
and I don't follow her and it was just like so random. And I was like,
that's kind of creep.
I was like, am I having like a prophetic dream that's like somehow connected to this? Or do I just have a million dreams and I only am going to remember the dream that has made me think? Like, did I dream about 100 other friends' moms that night too? But I only remember that one because of the Instagram.
Oh, so you only remembered once you saw her face?
Yeah.
Huh.
I have a lot of dreams like that. I don't remember them at all until something happens and I'm like, oh my gosh, I just had a dream about you.
But do you think that means anything extra? Like, do you think that you should like call that friend whose mom it was, or do you feel like those dreams are trying to like tell you something?
I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out if it's just because I'm having a million dreams and then only remembering the things that I'm getting reminded about.
But like the thing that is reminding you about it is the message to trigger that memory for you to do something about it, potentially. Mm-hmm. So if you don't do anything about it, like that's the sign right there.
Yeah.
You know?
I don't know. I never think of things in a supernatural way. I feel like the craziest, most supernatural thing could happen, and I still won't believe it's supernatural because of how I just like confirmation bias myself into thinking that everything is natural. The first month of moving into this apartment had the craziest thing ever happen to me, the most supernatural thing ever.
Okay.
And I was like, that's normal.
Well, what happened? I haven't heard this one.
Yeah, I know. So when I was a kid, I used to do this thing where I would be like, I really want to know what I look like when I'm an adult. Mm-hmm. Like, I want to close my eyes and just like for 5 minutes, like teleport into my adult self and just experience what that's like and like looking in the mirror or whatever and just like figuring out what I look like and then come back.
Autism, right? Right? Okay. Yeah.
And I remember that I did that like pretty often, maybe like once a year.
Okay.
And I like really wanted to know what I looked like. And when I moved in here, I think it was the first or second week I was even here, and I moved in here alone, and I was just having this like weird epiphany of like, wow, I'm an adult and I like live in a different state and I'm like alone, and it's like so cool that I'm doing that. Mm-hmm. Because I don't know, that just seemed scary. And I was doing it. I was like, oh, it's not even scary. I'm just like here. But then I had the thought when I remember walking from the bedroom to the bathroom in between that hallway, I had the thought of this is the moment that I was a kid and I just teleported into my adult body. Like I just felt like, whoa. Oh. And I and I was like, okay, I have to show myself what I look like as the kid. I have to go to the bathroom.
You have to complete
turn the light on. So I went to the bathroom and I turned the light on. I turned the switch on and it didn't turn on.
What? The light just didn't work.
The light didn't turn on. And then I was like, what the fuck? And I was so creeped out because the light never had a problem like for the whole week. God. So I was like flicking it on and I was like, I'm actually like teleported into my body and it's not letting me look at what my face looks like. So I went like this and the light fucking turned on.
Bro.
What? I only told that story. Yeah, I snapped and it turned on. And I only told that story to one person because I was like, they're going to think I'm on crack.
What made you think to snap?
Because I was like, none of this is real. And it turned on and I was like... And then I still was like, I don't believe in anything supernatural.
And he's like, okay, well... Like, he just walked off.
Yeah. It was the craziest. I don't ever have like supernatural things, and I just don't even like even that. I was just like, okay, super weird coincidence.
Dude, wow.
Yeah, I feel like
wow.
And that's the thing is, I would not believe someone if they told me that story. That's kind of why I keep it to myself. Not anymore, apparently, but
dude, I feel like, you know, for me it was like zodiac signs. It was like, oh, you're a Scorpio, that means this, and I was like, okay, like if you read that chart to anybody, somebody can find something similar. So I'm like, do I really believe it?
Yeah, I always look for the natural answer, and there wasn't an easy natural answer to that. But the most natural answer was that the light switch did break that week. Like randomly, when I would try to turn it on, it wouldn't turn on. But that was the first time that it happened. When I had like the moment in that little hallway that was like pitch black, where I was like, oh my gosh, what if I like, was this the moment where I just, from my kid self,
Yeah.
and now I have to go show him what I look like in the mirror. And I was like, I literally did the thing where I was like, okay, I'm about to like show him what I look like. So it was like pitch black, and I was like, okay. And it didn't turn on. I like fully panicked. Like I almost wanted a panic attack. Because I turned the light switch and nothing happened, and I was like,
just
that was like really scary. Oh my gosh, that was like a whole year ago now. So,
well, dude, I mean, it's like I didn't believe in spiritual things, supernatural things, even though I grew up in church and religion and all that sort of stuff. But it's like in zodiacs and like, you know, angel numbers and all these different things. But I started to like open my mind to the possibility of these supernatural things, and then as soon as I started like realizing it, it started like I started to see things that are like, wait, that's like crazy, or like, wait, now that I'm looking for it, I see it.
yeah.
So it's like, I wonder what it'll take for you to start believing in supernatural things, because it's like it seems like
I don't know. That's a whole other topic. Like, do we choose what we believe in?
What do you mean? Like,
can you choose what you believe in?
Yes. Yeah. So you're choosing not to believe in supernatural things.
I feel like I almost am choosing to not believe in supernatural things.
Why?
Probably fear and trauma.
those are good ones. I mean, but what's fear? Like, because then if you do, then it's like, okay, well then hell is real. Then that means like all these different things are like possibly.
Yeah, I guess growing up in the religion I was in, I was super scared of demons. It was like this whole thing of like, don't even talk about them. Like if you watch a movie, you bring them into your home. And if you're even like talking about them, you bring them to your home. So it was like this whole thing of like,
but you have skeletons everywhere.
Yeah, two things. That's remarks, but I got used to them. I like them.
Okay. I mean, but then it's like, then it starts to get to like, because I've been on the spiritual journey for a while, and this is like, you know, because then it's like demons. You're afraid to believe in supernatural things because you might be afraid that then demons are real. But then like, if those two things are real, or you accept them to be true, then you have the power to shift what those things mean. Because what if a demon is not actually a spirit? What if a demon is just challenges in your life that you can't overcome? You know what I mean?
Right.
So,
but then it's also not a spirit.
You know, some people choose to believe it's their spirits, but I feel like you can also choose to believe the alternative, that it could be symbolic, or that it could be for your greater good.
I think that's how I believe it now. I don't think that I believe in just, what is it? I think it's called being a naturalist.
Okay.
Of not believing in supernatural things. I think maybe that's what I am. I don't think that it's fully out of fear. I think in my whole like spiritual deconstruction, I just think I kind of deconstructed the idea of any supernatural being. It just doesn't make sense to me. Even like if there is a super evil being, the only thing that you hear it doing is like, ooh, it turned on a light. And I'm like, bitch, why is that the thing it's going to do? Like, it's going to slit your throat in the night. And if that's not happening, then I think that there's other like power outages, or like even the light switch thing that happened. Literally the next week, an electrician had to come in and flip the switch out with a different one. He was like, oh, it's broken. But it is insanely weird that's when it broke. And that doing this fixed it for a moment.
That's what I'm saying, John. I don't know. I mean, because I have those, oddly enough, I've had a similar experience like this week where it's like our bodies are a certain age, but our consciousness and our spirit is basically ageless. And so it's like, as a kid, it's like I would always see myself, I always knew I would make it as a kid. Like I always knew life was easy, or I always felt certain things. And it's like, when you stop and think about it, and then you realize it's like, wait, it's like I'm the person who I knew I would be as a kid. And then you kind of sink into your current space with the remembrance of your childlike self. But the only difference is your physical age. Your consciousness always knew you would be here. It just took you physical time and space to get to the point to where you knew you could be at. And then you're like looking around, it's like, wait, then you feel younger again. You know what I mean? Because then you remember your thoughts as a kid, and it's like, I still have the same thoughts as an adult. The only thing that changed is just how old I am. And then it's just like, then it makes you feel kind of like very present. You know what I mean? Because then it's like, well, what am I going to be like when I'm 30 or 40? And then you'll snap, and then literally we'll be 40 soon. And then it's like, time literally goes by so fast. And it's like, I remember being 18 and being like, I can't wait till I get my own apartment. I can't wait to like have a job and like date and do all these different things. And it's like, I'm 24 and now I'm dating, I'm doing this. And it's like, all right, I wonder what I'm going to be like in 6 years. I'm 29 right now. You know what I mean? It's just like, time goes by so fast, but when you're in the present, it's slow. But when you zoom out, it's flying. Dude, we'll be 60 soon. You know what I mean? Like at that point, like,
are you excited to get older or scared to get older?
I'm excited to get older because I feel like I now know my path or my kind of like my calling.
I have no idea what like I'm just pursuing music, and I'm like, well, I guess I'll just do that forever. What if it doesn't work? What if I'm like 40? And I'm like, you know, that's a scary thought.
I mean, but I feel like, I mean, you obviously have other interests like gaming and all that sort of things that you can do, but I mean, I feel like there's so much like possibility. You know what I mean?
True.
So it's like I'm believing it's like anything that we want to do, we can do. We have the capability, we have the resources. Like you're literally able to create a living for taking what's in your head, turning it into music, and people like it and enjoy it. And you've learned to produce, to engineer, to mix and master, to record. So it's like once you understand that you have the ability to create and manifest something, we already know that we can do it. We can do it with anything. Like if you literally wanted to like go back to school to be an accountant or something, you could go back to school, take out a loan, become an accountant, and then within 2 to 4 years, you could do it. You know what I mean? So it's like certain things we have to take. It takes time for us to do, like in this plane of existence. But certain things that we can decide right now in our heads that, you know, I'm young, I'm not old. Just because we're 29 soon, like, and all this sort of things. It's like, oh, we're getting old, but it's like you're old if you like think you're old. Right. But then it's a whole different conversation.
Me breaking my knee made me feel a lot older.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, injuries will do it. But it's like now we get to the age where it's like just sleeping on your shoulder wrong. You wake up, it's like it's like come on, like.
Yeah, that's true. I think I never felt old until I broke my knee.
But you broke your knee when?
2 years ago.
26.
Yeah. My memory is so broken. It was 2 years ago, February. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
So then, are you afraid of dying?
I saw something recently that said someone was like, "I'm not afraid of dying because I've already been dead for 1 billion years." And I was like, "Whoa."
That's deep.
So if death is just being dead, then no. I mean, I say that, but then there's nights where I'm like going to sleep, and then all of a sudden I have the idea of like I'm gonna die one day. And I'm like, oh.
Then you're like the Squidward meme where your eyes just like open.
That's literally what happens. I'll be like so slow, so close to falling asleep, and then also it's like, is it gonna be bloody the way I die?
Yeah, it's like, dude, I hope I don't die in a car accident. You know, it's like, I hope I don't. It's like, can I just die in my sleep?
Yeah, that's literally the thought. I'm just like so calm, so chill. I'm like, is someone gonna kill me or like how is that gonna go?
Like, am I gonna die in the streets of Philly? You know what I mean? It's like, is that like? Bro, I used to be paranoid of dying every day growing up.
Really?
Every day, I would be paranoid that I'm gonna die or somebody I know and love is gonna die. It's horrible. And it's like, now I've gotten to the point, and like every year for my birthday, I would be stressed out because I'm like, I'm 1 year closer to dying. Like as a kid,
Did
I'm like,
someone die when you were really young?
No.
Oh. you just felt like that, Mom.
Dude, I was just anxious, dude. I was just like anxious. I was like not okay as a kid. Damn. I had OCD. I was
autism.
Dude, I had it all, man.
Someone that skipped the intro that doesn't have the context is gonna be like,
yeah, and it's like I had to like learn to accept death and be okay with death, but also like not think about it as much. You know, which
that's like the interesting thing that I've also learned in adulthood is so many of the problems with like anxiety is you don't learn to fix it, you just learn to stop thinking about it.
Dude, and then it's like you realize you've never solved your anxiety and you're just masking it, or you've learned to live with it.
I think that's like what you have to do. Like literally all of my growing up, I had this huge fear of sleeping. I'm not even kidding.
I don't want to judge that. I don't want to judge you, but it's like,
no, it's because
you need that. Like that's essential.
Ever since I was like, I think even like 2 or 3, I had like night terrors where I would just like wake up screaming, like even as a baby. What? And then like it never stopped until probably like 15. But no, I still had night terrors. I would just stop screaming. I would just be used to it. So I was always scared to go to sleep because I was like, I know what's about to happen.
Oh, so you're not afraid of sleeping. You're afraid of what happens.
I'm afraid of the nightmares I knew were going to happen.
I thought you were saying you were just afraid of sleep. I was like, dude, why?
Well, yeah, it was kind of like that. Like I just associated sleeping with nightmares. So I was just like scared of it. So I would be like close to falling asleep and then be like, no, don't do that. That's a bad idea.
Dude.
And it was so bad. Like you got to wake up for high school at like 6 and I'd fall asleep every day at like 3, even though I went to bed at like 11 because I would just be up for like 5 hours.
Wow. Do you remember any of the night terrors? Like, was it like
I always had like a fear of people's eyeballs, and I think because there was like that movie the Day After Tomorrow or something, and there's a scene where the guy like steps out of a car or a helicopter into like the frozen area, and like he freezes and his eyeballs freeze, and it like shows it really close, and something about that like scared the shit out of me. And then then when I was like probably like
does this scare you? Eye contact scares you?
Yeah, I don't know. It's just always been something freaky with like eyes.
Wow.
I even had a dream when I was really young that like my mom tackled me and like held me down and that her eyes like started rolling back. Like just like
dude, that's scary.
Yeah.
That's traumatic.
I've just always had like insane nightmares and then I hear someone yelling in the nightmare and then I wake up and realize the yelling was me in real life.
Yep. Dude.
That's like what it is every time. Yeah.
Dude, when's the last night terror you had?
I have nightmares all the time, but I think I'm just like used to them. I used to have this like crazy feeling that whenever I try to explain it, no one's ever related to it. Maybe
somebody out here has to, yeah.
Of like when I'd have the nightmare, like my dreams will be like good dreams and then just be like, boom, now you're in like a crazy nightmare. It happened this week. I remember I was like chilling, I think where I was playing like card games with friends or something in my bedroom. And then all of a sudden someone in the dream, like one of my friends was like, who the fuck is that? And then it was someone hiding behind the curtain that was just like looking at us. And then I woke up in my real bed and the person, like I just felt the person in my bedroom behind the curtain and I couldn't move. I know, like, do you know what sleep paralysis is? Uh-huh. So that happened like this week.
Wow.
So I like woke up and I just couldn't move and I just felt the person there until it went away and I actually got up.
Yeah.
But it was like a good it went from a whole good dream that felt like an hour long to who the fuck is that? And then an immediate panic attack and sleep paralysis.
Dude, maybe that's what demons are doing. Like,
yeah.
But literally, like, that's my experience. Not the sleep paralysis part, but like my dreams would be so normal, and then at a like flip of a switch, the worst possible thing that can happen happens, and I'm just running from a serial killer. Like somebody, it's like I have dreams that people are always chasing me, trying to kill me.
Oh, really?
And so it's like I would just
my dreams are more like creepy rather than like actual. Like the idea of like being creeped out rather than like. So if someone was like randomly watching you, that's not as scary as like someone chasing you with a gun. Mm-hmm. But it's way creepier. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And like all of my dreams are like that, where they're just like creepy as shit.
Dude, I don't know what it is. I mean, maybe...
the thing I was trying to explain that I didn't even say was when I go from normal to like the insane nightmare, it doesn't really happen anymore, but it feels like someone is like literally squeezing my brain, and I feel like my brain feels like there's like oozing liquid in it, and it like hurts.
In the dream or in real life?
In real life. It's like I get an instant panic attack that feels like someone's squeezing the juices out of my brain.
Interesting.
And like I wake up and I still feel it, and then it goes away. Maybe it's the demons from the other realm.
Wow.
Yeah.
But maybe that's why people have like, they sage their room and they have like incense. You know what I mean? Like, is that why people do that kind of stuff? To like,
it probably is.
Protect the space?
Yeah, I think that would work, even if it's just a placebo. That'd be nice.
Or like they would wear like the like
dream catcher?
Yeah, dream catchers or was it palms of hand? I'm saying it wrong, but like the hand,
I don't know.
The necklace hand, and it's like supposed to protect you from. But it's like now you start thinking about, okay, well, maybe there's reasons why people are doing all these different things, maybe for the same reasons that you're experiencing, and that's maybe the remedy, or that's how other people or cultures are like solving that.
I should try every culture's solving of nightmares.
Yeah. Because it's like low-key hearing that, it's like it's not surprising that like your THC experience.
That's like pretty much what happened. It was like a real life
nightmare.
It was just like, yeah.
Because it's like,
I don't think that we talked about it. But
no, yeah,
we
yeah.
talk about it a different time.
Yeah, but it's like it kind of makes sense now, because your dreams is almost like the reality that your subconscious is living in or dealing with.
So I'm always, maybe somewhere deep down I'm always suffering.
Yeah, dude, that's all of us. All of us are suffering deep down inside, and we're like masking it with dating or sex or drugs or like entertainment. So it's like, but I feel like that's why you're such a good musical artist, because I feel like you're able to draw into the suffering and like leverage that and use that to like express your emotions and feelings, and people love your music because of that. Like the stuff that you sing about is kind of eerie sometimes, or a little bit like
like
dark, but it's like you're expressing it in like a beautiful way, and people love that.
Thanks.
You know what I mean? That's why I feel like a true artist express what's deep inside, and so other people relate to it, even though they don't know that they're suffering deep down inside. But your music lets people relate to the fact that, hey, I'm suffering too, and no one can put it into words, but you can. You know what I mean?
Thanks. Yeah, I think that's because if anyone like knows me or meets me and then listens to my music, they're like, "Wow, your music's a lot darker than I thought."
Yeah.
But I think that I always even since like in high school, I would always like write poetry. Like whenever I'm feeling like shitty, I'd go to writing. So like if you only know the music side of me, you think that I'm just probably like insanely depressed, only that ever. Because that's like kind of what I go to when I feel that way. Yeah.
Well, I mean, I think about this a lot too. You know how the Hulk, one of the movies, he was like, I'm always angry. And that's how he's able to control the power. I feel like a lot of us are always depressed. You know what I mean? Like a lot of us are always something, and I feel like tapping into that power. I used to run from that or hide from that emotion or feeling, but then once I started to embrace it, and realize that I'm always sad.
Mm.
You know what I mean? But it's like, you know, and it's sad may or may not be the right word, but there's something that I always am that my day-to-day life is me distracting from that thing. But it's like, because I have that, I'm able to see the world differently. I'm able to relate to people. I'm able to have empathy. I'm able to like understand what people are going through. You know, and I feel like converting that into stories and films and documentaries like is like the way I'm expressing that. But yeah, artists are like the ones in the community that are tapped into their own emotions for everybody else. And then people go to galleries to feel something. You know what I mean? Like people take drugs to feel something. People listen to music to feel something. Everybody's trying to feel something. And it's like they just attach and relate to whoever can make them feel the thing that they want to feel at that time.
Bars.
It's crazy. But that's life. You know, I feel like that's the human journey. You know what I mean? So it's like the journey is to find out what you're suffering from. And a lot of people dive into religion and they think that's the answer. It may or may not be for some people. You know what I mean? Or people dive into relationships.
I think that one of the reasons that religion works so well is because it is community. So I think we need to find more ways to have community that isn't religion. Anyway, how long has it been?
A little over an hour.
Oh shit! So we did like a 2-hour episode today.
Yeah, we did a lot of talking today.
Okay.
A lot of clips.
We just really blessed y'all with an extra hour. We're gonna do a quick break, and we'll be right back and play some mini games.
All right, let's go.
All right, we're gonna play a game. Guess the same word at the same time, and so we're just gonna keep on guessing a word until we get the same word. Do you have a word?
I feel like my mind just goes to like looking at whatever's closest to me.
That's what I just did.
Like, I looked at that. What is this?
My word.
Dude, I was like,
and it's literally tied up.
Dude, a BDSM pony? What is like a reindeer?
BDSM.
Dude, John, what are you doing? Dude, for those listening, there's this reindeer in a tutu with his hands tied with a zip tie. He's like, help me.
Don't ask me about my hobbies, okay?
Okay, I guess I have a word.
Okay. Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Dungeon.
Light bulb. Ooh, light bulb and dungeon.
Okay.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. Red.
Wait.
What?
Dude, my mind, as soon as he's counting down, I lost the word.
Okay, now I have to think of a new word.
Hey, what'd you say?
You don't know?
Yeah, you said red, right? Okay, yeah, red light? Is that what you said?
Just red.
Oh, red. Okay. I mean, that was a great one. I'm sorry.
Wow. We'll have to just rewind and I'll think of a different word. Dungeon and...
Okay, I got it.
What were the words? Dungeon and... What did I say?
Light.
Light bulb?
No, you just said light, I think.
Oh. Okay, dungeon and light.
Okay, I got it.
I don't got it. 1, 2, 3. Dragons. Huh.
Okay.
I was thinking Dungeons and Dragons. Wait, lantern and dragon.
Okay, I think I got one.
This is hard. Oh, yes.
Okay. I think
Are we locked in though?
I think
because there is something that ties them together.
I think so.
Physically.
Okay, you lost me. Is it purple?
No.
Okay, well, we don't got it.
Well, I'm thinking of lantern as in like the lanterns that people light and throw into the air.
Oh.
Like the lantern nights when people like throwing a lantern in the air.
Okay.
So
no.
Okay, I'll just say my word, you say yours.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Spyro.
Fire. Ah.
Fire?
Yeah.
Oh.
Because fire's on those lanterns and then dragon fire. But Spyro and fire. I feel like I have to look up a picture of Spyro because I might be remembering this wrong.
It's the dragon, right?
Yeah.
The video game? Okay.
That's a purple dragon. But the fire and dragon. Oh, Spyro and fire, right? Mm-hmm. Okay. You got a word?
No.
Yeah, my word's definitely not going to be the one.
Okay.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Pokemon.
Hair.
Hair.
Pokemon.
Wait, no. Explain hair.
I thought that Spyro's like hair was made out of fire. Like that strip of hair.
Yeah, I don't know actually.
Isn't it?
I don't know. I thought the tail was fire.
Oh.
But I don't know.
But isn't that like the Pokemon that has the tail?
Yeah, like Charmander.
Yeah.
So then it's like that's where I got. You know what I mean? So mine just makes more sense.
It does.
So you said
Pokemon and hair. What's a hairy Pokemon? We need to like go out broader and then come back.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So we'll just throw out something.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Snorlax.
Cards.
You said cards?
Cards.
Snorlax.
And cards. And we're back in Pokemon. Okay. Snorlax and cards, and we can't say Pokemon, we can say something else.
Okay, yeah. I think we got it. Okay. I think we got it.
1, 2, 3.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Okay.
How many words did that take?
That was a lot. That was one. Maybe, I think we had one over the past few weeks that was a little bit longer than that.
Oh, yeah.
But this is probably the second longest it took us.
Let's do another, and I think we can lock in and do
Okay.
it better. I'm thinking of a better word, though.
Yeah.
Okay, you could think of like a noun. I'll think of an adjective. It'll be like a description type thing.
Okay.
I think that's a good idea. 1, 2, 3. Yellow. What?
Bowl.
Bowl?
Like a bowl?
Oh.
A plate in a bowl?
Okay, yellow bowl. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Super
Clay.
Bowl. Clay Super Bowl. Clay was a better one. Clay Super Bowl.
Dude, I didn't realize you were talking about football. I'm like, you just said a bigger bowl? I'm like, what is a Super Bowl? Clay and Super Bowl.
1, 2, 3.
Helmet.
Dolls.
Is it an obvious one?
No,
Oh,
but I think it makes sense.
okay.
You could think of it.
Okay. Clay and dolls.
No, helmet.
Helmet.
Helmet and dolls.
Helmet and dolls. Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Buzz
Legos.
Lightyear.
Buzz Lightyear Legos. Okay, I think we're
Oh, there is one. There is one.
Lego Buzz. Oh wait, is there a Lego in? Well, mine's 2 words that I'm thinking of.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Well, mine's just 3 or 2. Oh God.
Was one of them the? We can cut that.
No.
Oh.
Okay, well, let's try it.
All right. 1, 2, 3. Toy Story.
Mr. Potato Head.
Toy Story. Mr. Potato Head. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. Woody.
Disney. I was thinking Woody too.
Disney Woody.
Okay, I think I got one. I think after this one we could get closer or something.
Okay. All right. 1, 2, 3.
Tom
Pixar.
Hanks.
Oh, I was gonna say that, but I couldn't think of his name. That was so good.
I was thinking Bill Murray for some. I was like, that's not the guy.
Wow.
So
Yeah,
Tom
if
Hanks.
I could have remembered his name. Tom Hanks and Pixar.
Pixar.
I don't even know Pixar movies. I was just thinking Disney Pixar. 1, 2, 3. Cartoon. If you just think of the movie Up and a cartoon, what is like an object that you think of?
Oh, okay.
1, 2, 3. Balloon.
House.
Oh! We were thinking of the same thing though.
Yes.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. Party.
Bouncy house. Yo, if we took a shot for every one of these we got wrong, we'd be like wasted. Bouncy house and party.
Bouncy house party. Oh. Okay.
Okay. Okay,
1, 2, 3.
Kids.
Children. Kids and children. Okay, perfect. Now I'm thinking of someone else. two, three.
Babies. Oh, Baby and Diddy?
Baby Diddy.
No. No, there is something that like Diddy has a lot of it.
Babies?
Oh. Yeah.
Oh.
One word.
Okay. Yeah. Where do we start to get here? Okay. 1, 2, 3. Oil.
There it is. Babies and oils.
Oh
Diddy's involved.
What were the first 2 words?
Bowl and yellow.
Diddy and oil.
It always comes back to Diddy, man.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Let's do yes or no questions to guess the other person's music artist.
Okay. I'm not going to pick anybody Latin or Spanish. Okay, I got one.
Okay. Is it a guy?
No.
Is it a girl?
Yes. That's all he said.
What the fuck was that?
Meow? Like,
He
it was
just
like
meow?
yes. He was like yes. He was like no. Or...
My dog just meowed.
Okay. It is a woman.
Woman, okay. Over 30?
Yes.
Over 40?
Yes. Wait, I have to Google something really quick just to confirm. Okay.
Why does this water have pulp in it? Why does it taste so thick?
Pulp in the water is crazy. We need a water sponsor that gives us clean drinking water. Okay. Over 40, yes.
Over 40? Over 50?
Yes.
This person's over 50, you don't know they're over 30?
I want to make sure they're still alive.
Oh.
That was what I was...
Still alive?
Yes, they are still alive.
Over 50?
Yes.
Over 60?
Yes.
Over 70?
In the 70s.
Okay. Pop music?
Yes.
More famous before the 2000s existed?
Yes.
Still popular music now?
Yes, still popular.
Christmas music?
No.
White?
Yes.
So, woman that is in her 70s, pop music. Country?
No.
Dance? Does she dance?
I think so. I mean, I don't think she was known for dancing, but I think like they would dance here and there on stage or music videos or something.
Married to a famous guy?
I don't know the answer to that.
Why is this so hard? Is known as like one of the divas.
Well, is the divas like a term that like everybody would know? Like who's? See, I don't know the divas.
Like Mariah, Whitney is like they're divas.
Well, how many divas are there?
I don't know. Probably less than 10.
Well, she might be.
Okay.
Wait, I'm
gonna go with.
Should I Google that?
Yeah, is blank one of the divas? Goes by first name and last name.
Yes.
My brain's turning off. Has 2 arms. I can't think of good questions.
Yes. Yeah. 2 arms and 2 legs.
In the Epstein files?
I hope not. No.
Made music in the past 20 years?
Not that I'm aware of.
I definitely know this person.
I think everybody knows this person. So I would assume, especially as an artist.
Actor?
Not that I'm aware of. Okay. I guess I should probably pick more artists that I know a lot more facts about.
You know nothing of answers. You didn't know if she was still alive. Is that a hint? Has been not relevant for the past 20 years?
Correct. I mean, if you go to like certain weddings or like dance parties or like, you know how like clubs have like theme nights, you know what I mean? Like if you
That she's like a theme night of the club.
like her music would like depending on the theme of the era it's in, it would definitely be playing.
If it was like 70s night,
no, not that era.
80s,
Yes,
90s,
80s.
Paula Abdul.
Is that a real person?
Yeah.
Who's white? Paula Abdul's white?
I thought so.
I mean, that last name is...
She was on American Idol.
Oh.
Makes music that would be in like a health class video.
Health class?
Yeah. Like the like
a soul cycle
like,
class?
No, like like in gym class, the health class, where they do like a video about STDs, what her music would play in the background.
No, that's very interesting.
80s music, but isn't health class music.
I mean, what artist would have, if I would have said yes, what artist would you have said?
Paula Abdul.
We already said no to that.
I don't know. Why is this so hard? I can't even think of any.
Yeah, I mean, if you don't... Want to do one more guess?
Yeah, I feel like it's the first time I might just give up.
And then we can keep a tally of who can't. You know what I mean?
I need to think of a better question.
I mean, white, old pop music in the 80s should be 95% of... Like, there's only probably like 3 people that...
Oh. No. Cher is one name.
That's one of them, right?
ABBA. Okay. Oh, Madonna. No.
Mm-mm. We're getting
okay.
closer.
Now I'm thinking of
yes,
people.
Yes, we're getting.
Now
closer.
my brain's turning on. I'm definitely thinking. So it's around the Cher and Madonna area. I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Starts with a B.
Mm-mm.
Starts with an A.
Mm-mm.
Starts with a C.
Yes.
Oh, really? I was just gonna go through the whole alphabet.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Is it a CH?
No.
Sounds like a K or a S.
Wait, say that. Do that again.
Does the C sound like a S? Like Celine Dion?
No.
Mariah Carey?
No. Wow.
Not 70.
I think. I feel like this is one of those ones where like people got.
You think everyone got it but me?
I think everyone got it but you. And I'm full way certain on that.
Okay.
Hit you with it?
Starts with so it starts with a C. What does the last name start with?
That's not a yes or no question.
Does the last name start? Does the last name start with a C? M?
Mm-mm.
A?
No.
B? C? D?
Starts with the L.
I can't think.
Unless you just don't know the person.
I think I know who it is, but I just cannot think of the names.
All right, we're about to give you the first strike on this game that will hold in our records.
What's CL? I give up.
Cyndi Lauper.
Never would have said that.
Do you know?
I recognize the name, can't think of any song.
Girls Just Want to Have Fun?
Oh, okay, another song.
So you basically just didn't know the artist.
I never would have guessed that.
Interesting. She's like one of the biggest 80s pop.
Also, did sound like an S.
Cindy versus Celine?
Cindy versus Kindy.
Kendi? Oh.
I'm saying, does the C sound like an S or a C?
I'm illiterate, man. I failed on my grammar and English classes.
Yeah, I never would have guessed that.
Wow. I feel bad.
My first L. Okay.
Because I feel like there's so many artists I will never guess. So you know what I mean? Like, I just feel like I was allowed to listen to like 80s music. You know what I mean? Like our parents were strict, so it's like had to listen to old school stuff.
No.
Okay.
Okay, now I gotta think of someone. Okay. I'm making it kind of hard.
Okay. Payback?
Yeah. Not super hard, but kind of hard.
Okay, is this artist a man?
Nope.
Is this artist a woman?
Yep.
Is this artist still alive?
Yeah.
Is this artist in their 30s?
No.
40s?
I think so.
Okay. Is this an artist from the United States?
I think so.
Is this artist white?
Yeah.
And they're not. Is this artist mixed with any other?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I'm gonna look that up. Just make sure.
Has this artist played the Super Bowl?
No.
Does this artist make country?
No.
Pop as their primaries?
Yeah.
Did they grow up in Pennsylvania?
I don't think so. Oh, Australian. I feel like that's gonna be more confusing.
Okay.
Just think that. Just think not Australia, but maybe.
Is this person alternative in their appearance?
Yes.
Do people know this person's identity? You know what I mean? Like.
Yeah, I don't know what you mean. The answer is not at first, but yeah, now.
Sia?
Yeah, that was a good question.
Oh, okay.
That was a good question.
Okay.
That definitely gave it away.
Australian, yeah. I mean,
I didn't know she was Australian.
because as soon as Australian, I'm like alternative. Like it has to be like Charlie XCX. It has to be like, you know, somebody like.
Yeah, damn, that was really good. Okay, now you have to give me another one so I can
Redeem
redeem myself. I thought that was gonna be a lot harder. I think if you didn't think of, do we know the identity? Then that gave it away. Because see, it's like who else do you not know the identity? Yeah.
Okay. Let's do. See, now I don't want to make it too hard. I don't want to give you two back-to-back ones that are like on that line.
It not easy.
But I just like want to make sure you know this person. Okay, I got one.
Pop music.
No.
Man.
Yes.
30s.
No.
40s.
No.
20s.
No.
50s.
No.
10s.
No.
Alive?
No.
Died in their 30s?
Probably. I don't know the answer to that question.
27 Club? White?
No.
Juice WRLD?
No.
Wait, did you say pop?
No.
Oh, rap?
Yes.
Rapper, not white. Died in the past 5 years?
No.
10 years?
No.
One of the greatest of all time?
Interesting question. I don't know if that title is often, but definitely like one of the most popular, like the most.
Was killed?
Yes.
Pop Smoke?
No.
Died 20 years ago?
Probably.
East Coast?
Yes.
Biggie?
Nope.
Was he East Coast?
I don't know.
Tupac was West Coast.
Is he?
Tupac?
Yeah. Yeah. He was West Coast?
I thought no, I might have mixed it up.
I feel like Tupac was New York.
I thought Tupac was West Coast and Biggie was East, but I could have mixed it up.
Yeah, now we got a fact check.
You saying no to greatest of all time is what threw me off. I was guessing greatest of all time is always a fight between Biggie and Tupac.
Of all time rappers?
Yeah.
See, I'd never heard people go that far back. When I think of greatest of all time, it's like the big, you know what I mean? It's like
Kendrick, J. Cole.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, I don't hear like no one my age just saying Tupac or Biggie. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but even the current great would say the greatest of all time is probably Biggie or Tupac. I think
he was born on the East Coast, New York.
Okay, so then Biggie must have been West Coast. I was mixing it up.
I mean, it's like he's obviously is, you know, like the most renowned, like pioneered like a whole genre and like is one of the biggest names, but it's like the greatest of all time. I just don't hear people put his name in the hat.
Really? Okay, besides like the current rappers of Kendrick and J. Cole, I feel like those are the fights of who's the best, right? Who else is there? Let's not say Drake.
Oh, definitely not Drake.
I mean, they're trying to. Isn't that like the big three because of that song?
Yeah,
and it's like,
yeah.
But yeah, no, Drake wrote that lyric.
I mean, and then you got Jay-Z, and then you got Kanye.
Okay, yeah,
got,
Kanye.
like, you know, there's like
okay, fair. I think of Kanye as like one of the best producers of all time.
Okay, for sure. You got Common. Like, there's a lot of like underground people that, if you know, people would throw their name in the hat.
Okay. Fair. Well, it was fun.
Yeah, this was great.
Yeah, I guess just meet back next week, and we're gonna try to get this timing thing down so that we're more consistently around an hour. I guess is what we aim for.
Mm-hmm.
But we just had a lot of good stuff this week. Maybe we'll cut out some of the game time that we did.
Yeah, I think we can cut a good amount to like trim everything down.
Yeah.
I mean the social content, we'll have a ton of social stuff to like post.
Mm-hmm.
You know, my thought is always with this kind of content too is like I'm curious like what the people watching are thinking.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I think that some of these takes that are like what percentage, how true is this thing, we should get from people that are watching.
Yeah, or even some of the people watching could like give us like words to start off with, and so we don't have to come up with like.
Yeah, we need to start like a Patreon for that.
Yeah,
to have like a little community of people specifically that we can talk to.
Yeah, so that everybody doesn't feel alone. That's what we're just talking about.
See you next week. Intro song.